You might have tried lots of supplements, pills, and treatments that promise to improve your sex drive or sexual performance, only to find out they don't work. And if you're like most men, you may feel embarrassed or ashamed about seeking help because you think there must be something wrong with you. But here's the forbidden truth. You are not alone. In fact, millions of men all over the world suffer from low libido and erectile dysfunction, and they are often unaware of it. That's because these conditions are so common and widespread that they become part of everyday life for many men. In other words, they've learned to live with it. Fortunately, this is a big mistake because erectile dysfunction and low libido are not normal. Instead, they are warning signs that your body is out of balance and you're suffering from an underlying health problem. And if left untreated, this could lead to more serious issues down the road. That's why today we're going to expose the biggest myths about men's health and reveal the shocking truth about what's really going on. We'll also show you what you can do to improve your overall health and well-being by fixing the root cause of the problem rather than just treating the symptoms. So make sure to watch this video until the end to discover the full truth about men's health and how to optimize it. First, let's talk about the most common issue that men face as they age: erectile dysfunction. It happens when a man can't get or maintain an erection firm enough for sex. And according to studies, 30 million American men suffer from this condition. But the problem is, most guys don't seek treatment because they feel ashamed or embarrassed about it. However, erectile dysfunction is nothing to be ashamed of, because it's actually a symptom of underlying health problems that affect your entire body. It's not just your penis. For example, one study found that men who experience erectile dysfunction have a 4 times higher risk of developing heart disease. Another study discovered that men with erectile dysfunction are twice as likely to suffer from depression. And perhaps even more alarming, researchers found a link between erectile dysfunction and a higher risk of dementia. So if you're struggling with this condition, please don't ignore it. It's essential to consult a doctor and investigate further, because it could save your life in the long run. And while doctors typically prescribe medication to treat erectile dysfunction, this is not always the best option. That's because there are many side effects associated with these medications, such as headaches, nausea, and muscle pain. Plus, they don't address the root cause of the problem. So what exactly causes erectile dysfunction? Well, it's primarily caused by poor circulation in the penis due to clogged arteries. This happens when you eat a standard Western diet filled with processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats. These foods damage your blood vessels, making them narrow and stiff, which restricts blood flow to the penis and makes it difficult to get an erection. But the good news is, there are natural ways to fix this problem without medication. And it starts with fixing your diet. That's why our first tip is to cut out all refined foods from your diet, including sugar, flour, and starch. Refined foods are bad for your health because they cause inflammation in the body, which damages your blood vessels and makes it harder for blood to flow to the penis. Instead, you want to consume anti-inflammatory foods that reduce inflammation in your body and promote better circulation. Some of the best options include salmon, walnuts, spinach, and kale. And if you want to enhance the effect, you can take a supplement that contains antioxidants and vitamins to further reduce inflammation and boost your overall health. Another effective way to improve circulation is by exercising regularly. One study found that men who engage in physical activity at least 3 times a week have a lower risk of developing erectile dysfunction. So try to incorporate more movement into your daily routine, such as taking the stairs instead of the elevator or going for a walk after dinner. Speaking of walking, did you know that too much sitting can cause erectile dysfunction? That's right. A study found that men who sit for more than 8 hours a day are 64% more likely to develop this condition. The reason is that sitting for long periods can cause the muscles in your blood vessels to tighten, which restricts blood flow. So it's important to get up and move around every half an hour to keep your blood vessels relaxed and promote better circulation. And if you have a desk job, consider investing in a standing desk to alternate between sitting and standing throughout the day. It's a great way to improve your overall health while working. Next, let's discuss another common issue among men: low testosterone. It happens when the testicles don't produce enough testosterone, which can lead to a loss of muscle mass, decreased strength, and fatigue. And according to studies, 20 to 50% of men over the age of 65 suffer from this condition. But just like erectile dysfunction, low testosterone isn't something to be ashamed of. because it is a sign that your body needs. It's more antioxidants to combat oxidative stress. You see, as you age, your body produces more free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can damage your cells and lead to various health problems. And when there aren't enough antioxidants to neutralize these free radicals, you start experiencing the symptoms of aging, such as low testosterone, erectile dysfunction, and decreased energy levels. That's why it's crucial to increase the amount of antioxidants in your body to prevent cellular damage and maintain your overall health. One way to do this is by consuming antioxidant-rich foods such as blueberries, goji berries, and pomegranates. These fruits are packed with vitamins and minerals that can help improve your testosterone levels and reduce the symptoms of aging. And speaking of vitamins, did you know that vitamin D plays a vital role in maintaining high testosterone levels? That's right. Studies show that men with low vitamin D levels are more likely to experience a decline in testosterone as they age. So it's important to get enough vitamin D to keep your testosterone levels where they need to be. Fortunately, it's easy to boost your vitamin D levels by spending time outdoors and soaking up the sun. Just 10 minutes of sun exposure a day can help you produce enough vitamin D to maintain healthy testosterone levels. But if you're unable to spend much time outdoors, you can also take a supplement to ensure you're getting enough vitamin D. Finally, let's address another sensitive topic: premature ejaculation. It happens when a man ejaculates sooner during sex than he or his partner would like. And according to studies, 20 to 30% of men worldwide suffer from this condition. While it's perfectly normal to want to last longer in bed, it's important to remember that there is no magic pill to achieve that goal. In fact, trying to prolong your stamina with pills or creams can make things worse by causing your body to lose its natural lubrication. That's why it's essential to focus on improving your overall health rather than seeking quick fixes for sexual performance. And the best place to start is by examining your diet. See, certain foods can trigger inflammation and negatively impact your sexual performance, including spicy foods, chocolate, and caffeine. On the other hand, anti-inflammatory foods like salmon and avocados can help improve your overall health and potentially boost your sexual endurance. But if you're still struggling with premature ejaculation, there are other techniques you can try, such as the squeeze technique. This involves placing pressure on the head of your penis to stop ejaculation once you feel like you're reaching the climax. By practicing this technique, you can learn to delay ejaculation and last longer in bed. Another effective approach is cognitive behavioral therapy, which helps you change negative thought patterns and reduce anxiety that may be contributing to your premature ejaculation. By working with a therapist to identify and modify these thoughts, you can improve your sexual control and satisfaction. So remember, brothers, there's nothing wrong with seeking help or advice on sexual matters. In fact, it's a sign of strength and maturity to take control of your sexual health and well-being. And with that said, you are not alone. There are many resources available to help you overcome any challenges you may be facing. Don't be afraid to reach out and get the support you need to improve your sexual health. Now go out there and conquer the world, knowing that you have the power to take control of your sexual health and well-being. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.